Yo, what's going on, everybody? Happy Monday, even though Mondays usually aren't that happy and they're pretty boring. Check it out. We've got a new trailer for Season 13 Saviors of Apex Legends, the greatest battle royale on the planet Earth. Listen, I didn't want to bring any other reactions to the other trailers quite yet because I didn't feel like they gave enough information away, but we definitely got some more stuff. So I want to talk about the other trailers that have come out a little bit and this one as well. So we got a look in the first trailer about who the new legend was. Newcastle. Turns out to be Jackson Williams. Bangalore's brother, Anita Williams. And got a little preview on some of the things that he was, some of the abilities and a little bit about his personality and a little bit about his background. And then the second video came out showing us that Jackson Williams wasn't even the initial castle. It was a completely different guy who had a deal with, I can't remember the gang's name right now, but it was a mob gang of sorts. He had a deal with them to protect his city, protect his town, that he would enter the Apex Legends games and, use that money to pay them off and make them go away, but he failed over 40 times. According to Mirage, you made that comment to Jackson in the first video, but it turns out that Jackson wasn't even the first Newcastle. And then once he got in there, qualified, managed to get to the big leagues, the big games. But here we are. We've got another trailer. We've got gameplay. And this is what I want to talk to you guys about. Still a little bit of a live reaction, all right? Sound good? Sound good? Sound good? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go. It's ready. Let's play. Here we go.
Where did the creature come from?
The hell is that thing?
Why did it attack?
Hey, with me! Advance together!
We may never have the answers to these burning questions, but one thing is certain. If it wasn't for the valiant actions of the legends, the devastation would have been far
New
worse.
cosmetics, or are those just... No, those look like old ones.
And I did. Yeah, you're living in a rib cage.
While many fought bravely, it was a heroic new legend who led the charge.
Mr.
People of the
Newcastle.
Outlands, you have a new champion, the hero of Harris Valley.
Harris
the one
Valley.
and only Newcastle.
Checkmate. Going for a ride.
Spitfire. You know what? I'm not gonna stop this video, but you know what I've noticed a lot with some of these trailers and the especially they showcase the Spitfire a lot like it's still a ground weapon. Like we get to use it as it's a care package weapon. You don't see it that often. Granted, they're probably just using it here to show off the new skin clearly on it, but I've noticed that with some of the past trailers. You've been using the Spitfire a little bit, so I don't know what's up with that. It's not even a ground weapon anymore. It's just a care package. But I don't know. Maybe they could have chose 301 or something. But hey, whatever. Let's continue on.
The battle is far from over.
Oh, as I predicted. But it looks like there's a little bit more to it.
Busted a buster.
The legends are already enjoying a unique and challenging new environment. But that's not all. The mysterious IMC armories will reward
IMC armories, isn't that the army that was the army that Bangalore was a part of?
Target down.
Okay, so these look like they're gonna be like the explosive holds from King's Canyon, except they're gonna have a little bit of a challenge in them.
To break some hearts.
You have to fight and kill the robots, the Pathfinder bots. Battle Pass, new cosmetics. Everybody loves cosmetics. Another new Spitfire skin. Look at that.
Walk it off, mate.
Okay. That few skin looks pretty cool. Ranked, reloaded.
There's no telling what threats lie ahead, legends.
I'm a diamond man. You won't crush me.
Whatever happens, you'll need to protect each other and let no one fall.
Okay, so that's his ultimate.
All right, let's finish this.
That's a tactical.
Real heroes, get back up.
Approved by Eduardo Silva, paid for by the Syndicate.
Okay. Let's bring this back a little bit here. Let's talk about Newcastle. Cosmetics are cool, but actually, before we get into Newcastle, let's talk about the changes to this map. So Hey, let's let me where is it? Back here? No, right there. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So that load up for a second. Okay, so let's talk about the armories.
IMC armories will reward
So it looks like you're gonna have to. Hold
daring
on.
adventurers willing to brave the
So it looks like you're gonna have
dangers
to
within.
fight the robots after you go inside them. That it looks like the door on the outside closes when you go in here and activate it. Maybe there's a button you can activate, or maybe it automatically activates anytime you have somebody from your team or whatever come in there, or once everybody on your team is in there. Maybe that's what it is. I'm thinking maybe you just go on there, you activate it, and it locks down, and then you have to fight the robots in order to get all the equipment. There could be some gold equipment or just better weapons in there, period. So, like I said, it's going to be very similar to the explosive holds of Kings Canyon. That's exciting that we've got something else. I was always wondering maybe we could get something similar to that, maybe for another map, because I always thought that was pretty unique and cool on Kings Canyon. It made Kings Canyon a little more interesting. So let's talk about Newcastle and what we can see in this trailer so far. So right here in this little scene with his Pathfinder teammate gets knocked. So he's able to grab him right here with his shield, so to speak. And it looks like, okay, so it looks like it's like a lifeline res, like with that. Okay, so that thing just came. The same thing that the lifeline drone has, that Doc has. Your character's able to pull that out of there and put it into him and res himself. So is this gonna be? This must be a passive. Is he? Okay, he's not able to shoot though, so it's definitely gonna be a passive, so to speak. Maybe the tactical is this shield thing he can put down. I'm thinking that's what that is. Like, that's his tactical. That's the passive. But then I wonder what this is. Let's click a little bit. Let's go a little bit further here. Then I wonder what this is. Is this a finisher? This has to be a finisher, right? Like, that's not... Yeah, that's got to be a finisher. That's not something that... That's not something I think is... Like, he, as a melee ability, like, he could push people back. Like, that's a tactical or whatever. I mean, it might be, but I don't think it is. I think that's probably just a finisher, so... And then we get a sneak peek here at the end of what looks to be his ultimate, which is a rampart on steroids, essentially. This gigantic shield you're able to play behind. That's what it looks like. So, and then right here he throws out his tactical again, and it just deflects Mad Maggie's the wrecking balls. So I'm excited. This looks really, like, he really looks like an interesting legend to play. Like, he's going to be another defensive, but he might be, I don't know if they're going to have to put him under the category of healing, or if he's going to be like another defense style character, like, you know, Caustic and Gibby. If they're going to put him in that category, or if they're going to put him in the category that Lifeline and Loba are in, which is a healer, essentially. Medic of some sort, whatever. You know, I don't know which category they're going to put him in. That'll be interesting to see. What I'm thinking is going to be defense, but with that passive, being able to grab somebody and pull them back to safety as they're getting rezzed. I don't know. Which now brings the question of, for competitive ranked players, pub, or just in general, who do you give the gold bag to? Do you give the gold bag to still to Lifeline if you're using Lifeline, Gibby? Some people even put Mirage up there because of his cloaking healing ability. Or do you give it to Newcastle now? With his ability to be able to kind of look, essentially, like, pull people out of danger with that passive res. You know? What do you do? I'm not really sure. That's interesting. Comment below. Let me know what you guys think. I appreciate you stopping by and checking out the video today. Be sure to follow all the other socials at Halon Official and twitch.tv/Halon with 2 N's. I'll see you guys later. Have a wonderful rest of your day.